Now that we're into December and it's getting way colder out, it's a great time to take a step back, look at our fundamental techniques, refine a couple of little things, and then establish a more solid skill base so that once we are taking on bigger challenges as it gets warmer and drier, we're less afraid of making little technical errors and we can try those really big challenges that otherwise would scare us too much. With that in mind, a quick tip for landings and jumps, which is going to help you be super consistent, sticky, and on balance each time you do them. So all we're going to be talking about really is just what we do with our upper spine and with our shoulder blades as we land. So two real important pieces and that's it. We're going to start out just simply talking about good standing posture. So I see a lot of people, and this included me for a long time because I spent a lot of time at the computer, driving, etc., standing with their shoulder blades like this and forwards. This pulls your head in front of you, this pulls your shoulders out of line, this rounds your back, so that once you do hit a landing, what's going to happen is you just kind of spill forwards and lose your balance. To prevent that, first step is just to talk about good posture. So when you're standing here and your shoulder blades are rolled like this, I want you to think of just pulling your shoulder blades back and down so that they're resting kind of back towards the bottom of the hips or the back of the hips. Just relax. You're not trying to be like pull them tight or anything, just nice and relaxed. With that set up, you can do that standing or during the actual jump. With that set up, all you need to think about is how you do with your hands. So as we land, do squats, whatever, we're going to put our hands up in front of us to help counterbalance. I want you to think of instead just having your palms down like this, turning your thumbs so they're pointing upwards. This will create a little more tension in the upper back and it'll make it so there's less likely that you're actually going to flex your back here and end up spilling forwards. With that in mind, the drill is quite simple, and integrate it with just simple jumps up and down here or bigger jumps as you want. But just be here, begin a jump. As you land, keep your hands coming up, thumbs pointed up, and then shoulders just lightly pulled back so that your back stays nice and flat as you land. Keep in mind when you're taking off to also keep good posture like this, not rounded, so that when you do take off you don't just end up flying forwards and doing the same thing. With that said, that's really basically the drill. I'll show you a couple more times in the big jumps, but play with it, see what happens and how it changes your technique, and see you out there, right?